and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2016 All Africa Business Leader Awards in partnership with CNBC Africa. I'm Nozipho, Mbanjwa, and it is my pleasure to host this 6th annual AABLA and celebrate business excellence in Africa.
Good evening, I'm Alexander Leibner, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to an incredible finale for 2016. And if I might just take this opportunity, Nozipho, just to mention that you're looking absolutely gorgeous this evening, or as some people would say this week, you're looking tremendous, unbelievable, you're looking good.
I like the hand gestures. This is the sign I want to see. Thank you very much, Alex. You look like you've stepped off the cover of Forbes Africa yourself.
It also gives me great pleasure to welcome our Vice Chairman of the ABN Group, Mr. Rakesh Wahi, our Managing Director of the ABN Group, Mrs. Roberta Naika, Premier of Gauteng, Mr. David Makura. A big welcome to our All Africa Judging Committee for 2016.
And of course, a big welcome to His Excellency Khosi Pilane of Bakhatla Bakhafela. A big welcome to Saki Zamtaka, Group CEO of the Gauteng Growth and Development Agency, Professor Granger of Lancaster University and TNE Ghana, Michael Kloss, General Manager of Robert Bosch Southern Africa, the team from Jaguar Land Rover, members of the ABN board, AABLA finalists, of course, fellow members of the media who've joined us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives us a great pleasure to welcome you to this final ceremony. Of course, Alex, as you would know, tonight we're celebrating those business leaders who have made a distinctive contribution in their respective sectors by demonstrating accountability, best practice, integrity, and of course, innovation on the continent. And so we gather here this evening on this momentous occasion to salute the pioneers and the game changers in the African business community. Be sure to share your experiences with us tonight on social media, and as you've heard, the hashtag is AABLA2016.
This is probably the most international finale we've had since we've started. I mean, we've got Canada, the United States, India, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, India, everyone represented here tonight. So that is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so glad that everyone's made it.
Absolutely, Alex. And as you know, this is the 6th year of bringing business together, of bringing business giants across the continent together. And as you've said, Alex, everyone who's nominated tonight joins the alumni of trailblazers and pioneers.
Moving from east to southern and lastly to west, all of our finalists are here tonight and have won their respective regions. So let's take a moment and look back at some of the winners of the All Africa Business Leader Awards 2016 presented by CNBC Africa.
The 2016 All Business Leaders Award.
The Philanthropist of the Year West Africa 2016 is Aliko Dangote of the Dangote Foundation.
The 2016 All Africa Business Leaders Awards Company of the Year, Southern Africa is Discovery.
Fantastic award. I must say we will be, all of us, my entire team, a lot of my colleagues are here with me tonight. Will be absolutely thrilled tomorrow.
2016 All Africa Business Leaders Awards, Company of the Year, East Africa goes to Bank of Kigali.
2016 Young Business Leader of the Year, Southern Africa is Linda Ola Gunju.
Education is the cornerstone of our future. And if we get that wrong, we can say all the nice words we like, we're not going to get there.
If you invest, you will create jobs. You will create a working nation. And if you've got a working nation, you'll have a happy nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the AABLA 2016 finale stage, the Honourable Premier of Gauteng, Mr. David Makura, to deliver tonight's keynote address.
On behalf of the government and the people of Gauteng, I would like to welcome you all to the Gauteng City region and the legendary city of Johannesburg, the economic and industrial hub of sub-Saharan Africa. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the ABN Group and CNBC Africa for hosting this prestigious All Africa Business Leaders Awards in our province. Certainly, there's no better place to host these prestigious awards than in Gauteng. Our province is the home to the World Heritage Site that tells the story of the origin of humankind. The world has come to accept, based on evidence, that Africa is the origin of humanity. Africa is the cradle of human civilization and the fountain of human culture. Africa has bequeathed to the world science, mathematics, astronomy, architecture, and the diverse religions of the world, which have shaped the evolution of humanity up to this day. I would like to congratulate all those who will be awarded prizes this evening, and I also say well done to all those who participated in the run-up to tonight's awards, because indeed, you too are winners. You are an inspiration to us, and I must say the future of Africa is in your hands, is in our hands. God bless Africa. Asante sana. Ngiyabonga. Obrigado. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Now, no award would have the right tone or the credibility without a sound judging process. And at this point, I want to take a moment to thank our judging panel who have spent tremendous hours selecting and debating tonight's winners, and we thank you all for your efforts. We are gathered here tonight to applaud Africa's business leaders who have displayed boldness and rare character over a noteworthy period of time. At this point, let me commend all our finalists for having made it this far, and we eagerly await the announcement of the winners in each eminent category.
And of course, the AABLAs are once again accompanied by our notable partner, AABLA, who has partnered with us across the continent. And here with a message from our key partner for 2016.
AABLA in Pilanesberg, unlike many other rural communities, have embarked on a socio-economic development program of the region called AABLA Master Plan. This is a long-term blueprint to guide development over a period of more than 20 years. It was an ambitious and unimaginable idea then. However, through perseverance and hard negotiations, we managed to conclude a joint venture agreement between AABLA and Anglo Platinum in December 2006. Our master plan is anchored around 4 pillars, namely mining, agriculture, tourism, and manufacturing or industrialization. Kalahari Red Goat Project is one of the agricultural initiatives which could yield multiple value chain benefits, such as breeding for local and international market, goat meat for local and international market, feedlot, goat milk, and cheese manufacturing. These are but just a few, and the list is not exhaustive. In tourism, we have initiated an ambitious and innovative program called AABLA Homestay. The participants are encouraged to enlist their available and unoccupied rooms in their homestays for tourists. We have recently launched a tourism incubator program with the Minister Derek Hanekom of the Department of Tourism, accompanied by MEC Desbo Mohono of the Tourism Department in the province. The objective of the tourism incubator is to mentor and develop participants into best tourism operators. Training will cover all derivatives of tourism products. We have embarked upon various youth development programs with the objective of preparing them for employment opportunities created by all these efforts. We are also equipping them for succession as future managers of the very programs. Our other areas of focus are health, education, and capacitation of young people. We have partnered with various institutions of higher learning to empower our youth and have achieved immeasurable results in this respect. We are still in the process of finding a partner who could provide a comprehensive health service. We are therefore inviting all interested investors and donors to join and support us in our quest as we build our nation and the very first post-apartheid city. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome on stage His Excellency Kgosi Philane of Bakgatla Bakgafela to address us with a few words. Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, program directors, Premier of Gauteng, Honorable David Makura, Mr. Wahi, Vice Chairman of ABN Production, finalists, honored guests, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. We are once more grateful for the opportunity to partake in All Africa Leaders Awards. This AABLA partnership provides us with an opportunity, but all with a public platform to interact and network with African business leaders who could be our potential investors and business cohorts. We still trust that through the AABLAs, we can expose our organization to potential partners and investors in both corporate and private sectors. In 2009, Bakgatla Bakgafela developed a blueprint master plan which has been designed with the following agenda in mind over a period of 20 years till 2030. Spatial planning, development and welfare, local economic development, and wealth creation. This master plan enables us to make informed decisions regarding investment, institutional arrangements, and project implementation. Our dream is to become self-sustainable community, or Marafi, as I said, by 2030. Our key development sectors are mining, agriculture, tourism, and manufacturing or industrialization. We are in the process of developing the first post-apartheid city in Moruleng, Pilanesberg. We are planning an investment conference during the first quarter in 2017, where all these investment opportunities would be unveiled. Get ready to be an agent of change and invest in a revolutionary rural economy. History is in the making, and we want to be part of that. We have just witnessed the victory in America, as our premier has indicated. The president, who was never in the military, but will soon become the commander-in-chief of the most powerful military in the world. Finally, I wish to congratulate all the finalists and wish them best in their anticipation for victory this evening. Good luck, and I thank you.
Let us begin with our first AABLA category this evening. Tonight we celebrate that undeniable inspiration and vigor that comes with the category of All Africa Young Business Leader of the Year, presented by Lancaster University and TNA Ghana. Please may I call up Sid Wahi of ABN, Raghav Lal and Angus Lang from Lancaster University and TNE Ghana to announce and hand out the award. As they make their way up, let's take a look at a message from our sponsors as they present the finalists for the 2016 All Africa Young Business Leader of the Year.
Lancaster University Ghana is a highly successful partnership between Lancaster University UK and TNE Africa. Lancaster University, rated number 8 in the UK and in the top 1% of world universities, assures academic excellence whilst TNE provides infrastructure and the management function. We strive for excellence in teaching and learning and in everything we do. Our mission is to prepare young people from sub-Saharan Africa for extraordinary personal and professional success wherever in the world they choose to build their career. Our values and vision for the future are perfectly aligned with those of CNBC Africa and AABLA. Both organizations believe that publicly recognizing and rewarding excellence in young business leaders, we can together make a significant difference to business across Africa today and in the future.
The 2016 Young Business Leader of the Year, East Africa. Darshan Chandaraya, Director and CEO, Chandaraya Group. Young Business Leader of the Year, Southern Africa. Linda Olagunju, Founder, DRO Energy Resources. The 2016 Young Business Leader of the Year, West Africa. Sei and Soon Abolaji, Co-founder and Director, Wilson's Juice Company.
And the winner of the 2016 Young Business Leader of the Year is Darshan Chandaraya.
Good evening. There are so many distinguished guests here this evening, so please allow me to simply say, all protocols observed. Wow, I couldn't believe that I was standing at the podium giving a winner's speech in Kigali, Rwanda, but having the opportunity to speak on behalf of all the young leaders and entrepreneurs across Africa is really a feeling that I am humbled by. To all the young African entrepreneurs and leaders who wake up every morning chasing their dreams in order to transform lives. And please remember, a winner is not the one who walks away with the award this evening, but every one of us playing a part in Africa's success story.
Congratulations, and as we move on to the next award, to paraphrase the famous words of Anne Sweeting, who says, define success in your own terms, achieve it by your own rules, and build a life you're proud to live. And this is the spirit that makes the All Africa 2016 Business Woman of the Year, presented by Wiphold, so significant. And to announce the winner of this category, please help me welcome on stage the editor of Forbes Woman Africa, Renuka Metal, and Lindy Mbembe, to announce and hand over the award. And as they come up, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at a message from our sponsor and finalists that made it into the All Africa 2016 Business Woman of the Year.
Wiphold stands for Women Investment Portfolio Holdings, and it's a black women-owned and run investment holding company, which was formed 22 years ago by 4 black women. So we're an investment holding company focused on the empowerment of women through acquiring and building strategic investments in key sectors of the economy to build strong shareholder returns for our women and our NGOs that support black women and children mainly. So last year, our 2 founders, Gloria Sorobe and Aus Louisa Mujela, won this award. And so this year, when the organization approached us to think about sponsoring, it was actually a no-brainer for us. We, as I said, are focused on the empowerment of women. So this is a celebration of the women who are excelling. And we just wanted to be part of that celebration and recognize each other as women.
The 2016 Businesswoman of the Year, East Africa, Bethlehem Tilahun Alemu, founder and executive director, Soul Rebels. The finalists for the 2016 Businesswoman of the Year, Southern Africa. Lindani Dlamini, CEO, Sekela Kabiso. The finalists for the 2016 Businesswoman of the Year, West Africa. Sola David Boa, CEO, Stanbic IBTC Holdings.
And the winner of the All Africa 2016 Businesswoman of the Year is Shola David Bora, CEO of Stanbic IBTC. Congratulations.
Highness, the Premier, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's such a great honor to stand before you this evening and receive this award. And I'd like to start by giving all the glory to God, who has taken me from a young girl, very humble beginnings, and taken me to a place where I can stand before you today. I'd like to also thank my husband, David, for his love, friendship, and support over the years. To AABLA, CNBC Africa, the ABN Group, Mr. Wahi, for providing such an incredible platform that celebrates African business leadership. A big thank you. And to my colleagues from Standard Bank, some of them are here tonight, and my colleagues in Nigeria from Stanbic IBTC, who have been an incredible support to me, working very hard to build the Standard Bank Group franchise across the continent. I say a big thank you.
In the spirit of continued innovation and growth, Innovator of the Year shines a light on companies who have created new products, services, or programs that have had a positive effect on their businesses, on industry, and on their community. Innovators make the ordinary extraordinary. They make the impossible possible. And to announce and hand over the award for the All Africa Innovator of the Year 2016, please join us on stage, Forbes Africa Chief Editor Chris Bishop, Frederick van der Pfeiffer, he's the head of West Africa Bureau for ABN, and Russell Loebscher, 2016 AABLA Judge. Let's take a look at the finalists for the All Africa Innovator of the Year for 2016.
2016 Innovator of the Year, East Africa. Danson Mchemi, founder, WebTribe. 2016 Innovator of the Year, Southern Africa. Stacey Brewer and Ryan Harrison, founders, Spark Schools. The finalists for the 2016 Innovator of the Year, West Africa. Bright Simons, President, M-Pedigree Network.
The Innovator of the Year award is Mr. Bright Simons, President of M-Pedigree Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Mr. Bright Simons is not here this evening, but please may we ask Ketiwa Shabalala, who's already on her way up, to please come and collect the award on his behalf. Thank you very much, Ketiwa.
Bright couldn't be here today, so I proudly accept this award on his behalf and dedicate it to Ghana and the people of Ghana. Thank you.
And now to assist us with the award for the 2016 All Africa Industrialist of the Year, please join us on stage. John Granger of Lancaster University and TNE Ghana, Kagiso Pilani from BBK, as well as Lizega Mateja from the IDC. And as they come up, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at this message from our sponsor and also see the finalists for the 2016 All Africa Industrialist of the Year.
The IDC is a development finance institution established by the South African government in 1940, funding businesses, startups, expansions, and those who want to buy in as well into existing businesses. We go out there, we identify businesses, or some of them come to us. So we finance entrepreneurs in South Africa and into the rest of the African continent in various sectors. So we're a development finance institution. We're a little bit more than just the traditional financiers, as what we do is we want to ensure that we take a little bit more risk than the others. The decision to sponsor the industrialist category was a no-brainer for us, because firstly, as a development finance institution, all our activities are in partnership. So in partnership with the industrialists, to be given an opportunity to recognize those industrialists that have gone an extra mile, that have gone actually really shined for the continent, that are creating or have at least an ability to create businesses that will be sustainable, businesses that will be able to create employment. As we know, the level of unemployment is a serious challenge. So for us, it was just a perfect fit.
2016 Industrialist of the Year, East Africa. Clava Mugabo, founder, Trust Industries. 2016 Industrialist of the Year, Southern Africa. Matthijs Vermeer, founder, Hazelton Pumps. The finalists for the 2016 Industrialist of the Year, West Africa. Abdul Samad Rabiu, founder, Rua Group.
The 2016 All Africa Business Leaders Awards, Industrialist of the Year, All Africa, presented by the IDC is Abdul Samad Rabiu, founder of Rua Group.
This is a unique and a special honor for me, more so because of what AABLA represents. AABLA represents what I believe is the most important and probably the most prestigious awards as far as recognition of excellence in business leadership in Africa is concerned. So really, this is a great honor. Let me also thank my family for their support, for their understanding, for always being there. Equally, my staff, my colleagues, who have always been dedicated, and for their loyalty, for their hard work, innovation, in making what Rua Group is what it is today.
The AABLA has always been about recognizing leadership on the continent, not only for the part it plays in growing economies, but also for what it gives back and leaves as a legacy. The 2016 All Africa Philanthropist of the Year category completes the AABLA lineup. To assist me with the award for the 2016 All Africa Philanthropist of the Year, please welcome on stage Saloni Wahi, Mpho Makura, and Pilitao. As they make their way up on stage, let's take a look at tonight's finalists.
2016 Philanthropist of the Year, East Africa. Damaris Tu Kimondo, Director, Shran Promotions. Finalists for the 2016 Philanthropist of the Year, West Africa. Aliko Dangote, founder and chairman, Dangote Foundation.
The 2016 All Africa Business Leaders Awards, Philanthropist of the Year, All Africa. The winner is the Dangote Foundation.
Please can we call on Mr. Peter Fourie, the Managing Director of Dangote Cement Plant in South Africa, to collect this award on the Dangote Foundation's behalf.
Apologies from Aliko Dangote that could unfortunately not make it this evening due to business commitments. But on behalf of Aliko Dangote, Chairman of Dangote Foundation, the Board of Trustees and staff, I would like to thank CNBC Africa, the ABN Group, for this prestigious AABLA Award. Aliko Dangote believes that to whom much is given, much is required. This is what led him to set up his foundation back in 1993. Again, thank you for this honor, which encourages our efforts and comforts us that our efforts and sacrifices are recognized. Thank you.
And as we move on with the evening's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen, we're now down to the final 4 awards for the evening. Now, the AABLA has always been about recognizing leadership on the continent, and one of the new categories for this year is the Company of the Year. Now, the judges looked at overall company achievement and overall excellence. They also looked at the company's success. Now, this company would have achieved notable growth. They would have achieved and introduced product innovations and thrived off a supportive employee culture. The company would have focused on customer service and demonstrated overall company excellence. And now, please may I call upon AJ Sharma, the head of the East Africa Bureau, Sam Bembe, member of the ABN board, and Carsten Philipson to assist us in announcing the winner of the 2016 All Africa Company of the Year. Let's take a look at the finalists as they come up.
The 2016 Company of the Year, East Africa. Bank of Kigali. 2016 Company of the Year, Southern Africa. Discovery. The finalists for the 2016 Company of the Year, West Africa. Dangote Group.
The 2016 All Africa Leaders Awards, Company of the Year, All Africa is Discovery.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Mr. Gore is unable to be with us this evening, but let's take a look at his acceptance video.
Well, as a company, getting this award is a huge thing. It really is a huge thing. And we're going to be really proud about it when we think it through at all the different levels of the organization. I'm proud of the fact that we built Discovery in this very kind of simple idea, make people healthier. And it's taken us on the most remarkable journey, And I'm proud of the fact that all of our people are aware of it. We focus on a very bold goal to get to 2018 to be best globally in what we do. But I think the main thing to say is that we kind of have found ourselves around a set of trends that's really shaping business. The fact that that society wants businesses to do good things, to be a force for social good. The second issue is the power of technology, and the third issue in our world is the fact that behavior, choices people make, drive mortality and morbidity. So 3 simple choices drive 60% of mortality. It's remarkable. And the discovery model about incentivizing change, about sharing value through that model, has set kind of a fire globally, and beside our narrow success and our ability to grow our business through our partners around the world, China, in Asia Pacific, in Europe, in the UK, in the US and Canada, we have the ability to literally make tens of millions of people healthier, and I think that's the power of the model. So again, I'm hoping when the judges considered discovery, they thought about the model and the impact it can have on society. What excites me is that I kind of feel we're at the beginning of this journey, and the impact can be absolutely tremendous. So once again, we are really, really grateful to the judges, to all stakeholders, and very confident of the impact we can make. It really is just the beginning for us.
And the AABLA will be accepting that award on behalf of Mr. Adrian Gore and be delivering that to Discovery. So, it must have been very difficult for the AABLA judging panel to select a winner from this year's formidable group of talented individuals, great business people, all of them. These are undoubtedly leaders who are very proud to be called the 2016 All-Africa Business Leader of the Year, presented by Bosch. Ladies and gentlemen, please can I call upon Roberta Naiker, Managing Director of ABN, Michael Kloos, General Manager of Robert Bosch, and Rick Michaels to assist with announcing the winner of this award. And as they make their way up, let's take a look at a message from our sponsor and the finalists for the 2016 All-Africa Business Leader of the Year, presented by Bosch.
Bosch is a leading global supplier of technology and services. The company employs roughly 375,000 colleagues worldwide, and as of last year we generated sales of more than 70 billion euros. So our operations are divided into 4 business sectors: mobility solutions, industrial technology, consumer goods, and also energy and building technology. We see Africa as a major growth market for our business, and we currently have subsidiaries in South Africa. Here we have manufacturing and distribution, our headquarters, in Angola, in Mozambique, in Kenya, in Nigeria, Algeria, Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, and in Ghana. And we have plans to further expand our business. Our founder, Robert Bosch, was a true leader in business and society. And the AABLA Awards, recognizing today's business leaders in Africa, reflect the very values of our company. We have a lot of respect for the achievements of the nominees in the Business Leader of the Year award category, and we wish them every success for the awards, but also beyond.
The 2016 Business Leader of the Year, East Africa. Egid Gatera, Founder, SP Group. The 2016 Business Leader of the Year, Southern Africa. Adrian Gore, Founder and CEO, Discovery. The finalists for the 2016 Business Leader of the Year, West Africa. Issam Darwish, CEO, IHS Holdings.
The 2016 All-Africa Business Leaders Awards, Business Leader of the Year, All-Africa, presented by Bosch, is Mr. Adrian Gore, Founder and CEO of Discovery.
As mentioned, unfortunately, Mr. Gore is unable to be here in person, but he joins us once again with a video acceptance speech.
Firstly, it's hugely important to me. I'm grateful, I'm incredibly excited about it. It is a remarkable award and it just does mean a lot. But at the same time, I'm always very conscious that while an award like this is individual, it's about the team that's built the organisation. I mean, I lead the team and therefore I kind of get the award, but it really is the manifestation of the work of a huge amount of remarkably committed people. So it's a wonderful thing. Well, I'd like to say I'm very grateful for the award. I'm grateful to them. I hope they've seen in awarding the award, kind of the good work that we're trying to do, you know, besides scale and return on capital, you know, the usual measures that we built a business about impact, about changing society, and I'm really hoping that that is visible and evident in what they've done. I would like to use any pulpit, any platform to talk positively about our country. I think we desperately need it. I think we have every bit of talent. We have the most remarkable people, the most remarkable opportunities. What I guess is not missing, what I guess we need is leadership, you know, civil society, business, government, to liberate the greatness of the country. I'm really sorry not to be there. I know it's not ideal, but I am there in spirit and thinking about it, and remarkably grateful to them and to the country.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, as the following nominees know all too well, perseverance pays, and of these richly talented entrepreneurs nominated tonight, none of them were overnight successes. To announce the winner of the 2016 All-Africa Entrepreneur of the Year, presented by the Gauteng Growth and Development Agency, please may I welcome Bronwyn Nielsen, Executive Director of CNBC Africa, Saki Zamkaba, Group CEO of the GGDA, and Mokopodi Mokoena to assist with this award. And as they all come up, let's hear from our sponsor as they present the finalists for the 2016 All-Africa Entrepreneur of the Year, presented by the GGDA.
The Gauteng Growth and Development Agency has mainly two mandates: promoting trade and investment in Gauteng and promoting economic growth. We have certain key subsidiaries that focus in areas of importance. And the economic plan has identified manufacturing and the services sector as the key sectors. In manufacturing, we have the Automotive Industry Development Center, services like tourism, we have Constitution Hill and Newtown. We have the Innovation Hub that contributes in ICT, and then we have the Gauteng Industrial Development Zone that is in mining. And in mining and mining beneficiation, we're also looking at promoting the capital equipment exports into the rest of the world, primarily here in the continent. So those would be some of the key projects we look at to create jobs, to create employment, and by that, an inclusive economy.
The 2016 Entrepreneur of the Year, East Africa. Ashok Shah, CEO, APA Insurance. 2016 Entrepreneur of the Year, Southern Africa. Stephen Saad, Group CEO, Aspen Pharmacare. The finalists for the 2016 Entrepreneur of the Year, West Africa. Suleiman Yusuf, CEO, Blue Camel Energy.
And the winner of the 2016 All-Africa Business Leader Awards Entrepreneur of the Year, presented by the GGDA, is Stephen Saad, Group CEO of Aspen Pharmacare.
Thank you, CNBC Africa, for this award. It's an honor and a privilege and much appreciated. But I really would like to dedicate it to some very special people. You know, within the Aspen organization, we employ many thousands of people. And it's very nice for me to be sitting around a table having a fantastic dinner. But as I speak tonight, there are people in factories across many continents in the world making tablets, packing tablets. And I'll never get to meet all these people in Aspen. And if I get just one chance, is to thank those people that keep the wheels turning and do the ordinary so very, very well, which is critical to success in every business. The key success is to have courage, to be like a lion. That is important. And to have passion, because passion takes you so many places in the world. And most importantly of all is to have empathy for your fellow human beings on this planet. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our ultimate award pays tribute to those who have made a remarkable impact on their industry and country over a period of a lifetime. The All Africa Business Leader Awards judges identified a leader with exceptional character. And this bold and celebrated award goes to an individual who has contributed to business growth, innovation, and development, creating the highest quality product and services over a period of a lifetime. And now we'd like to welcome on stage the founder and vice chairman of the ABN Group, Mr. Rakesh Wahi, His Excellency Nozipho of Bakgatla, as well as the Premier of Gauteng, Mr. David Makura, to present this rare accolade to the notable winner. As they make their way up, let's take a look at the finalists for the 2016 All Africa Lifetime Achievement Award.
The 2016 Lifetime Achievement Award, East Africa. Jacques Rusirare, founder, Ameki Group. The 2016 Lifetime Achievement Award, Southern Africa. Brian Joffe, Executive Chairman of Bid Corporation Limited. The 2016 Lifetime Achievement Award, West Africa.
Christopher Kolade, Pro-Chancellor and Chairman, Governing Council of Pan-Atlantic University.
The 2016 All Africa Business Leaders Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, All Africa is Brian Joffe, founder of CEO and CEO of Bidvest.
Unfortunately, Mr. Joffe is unable to join us this evening in person, but he joins us via video with his acceptance speech.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really honored to be standing here tonight before you to accept this award, even though I'm not standing there. Unfortunately, I'm unable to be with you tonight, and I apologize for that. This award of a Lifetime Achiever is a real gratifying one because it recognizes many aspects of one's life. For me, I've done many things in this world, or my world in any case, and really am happy to say I'm pleased with my achievements, even though it's not a perfect set of cards. What I do wish to do from now onwards is to help those that come after me to be able to create a better world for tomorrow. I think education is a very important part of the sustainability of South Africa. We need to upskill our people, and we need to be competitive. The world has changed. Regular jobs are no longer regular jobs. IT and the internet and the digital world has changed a lot for all of us. And that's an area that most of us need to skill up in. So thank you very much again for acknowledging my achievements. And to all the other winners, I wish to congratulate them. The world does need recognition, and the recognition you've given me is not only for me, but it's for all those people that have played an important part in my life. My family, especially, and to all the employees that I've worked with over the many years, all 140,000 plus of them. I recognize you and salute you, and I thank all of you that have given me this wonderful opportunity. So have a good night, enjoy yourselves.
What a notable and fantastic achievement. And ladies and gentlemen, please join me in celebrating the winners of the 2016 All Africa Business Leader Awards in partnership with CNBC Africa. And let us salute the stalwarts of Africa's industry. Please may I ask you to charge your glasses and rise to your feet to toast our winners this evening, whose valiant attitudes and ideas brought to life have built the organizations and communities we see today, who with every action have written their names in the register of history, captured the hearts and minds of their present, and inspired future generations. May their worldly accomplishments continue for many years to come. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's also our great pleasure to propose a vote of thanks. And so at this moment, we'd like to acknowledge our most valued invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, on behalf of the All Africa Business Leader Awards in partnership with CNBC Africa, we'd like to extend a tremendous thank you to all the nominees and of course to all the winners. A big thank you to our judges for their search for Africa's best. To our sponsors who have reached out across the continent, to Bakgatla Bakgafela, our partner from the northwest of South Africa, building the next megacity on the African continent and celebrating Africa's achievements.
To Bosch and Jaguar Land Rover supporting AABLA's for another year across Africa, the IDC and the Gauteng Growth and Development Agency recognizing business in Africa, Wiphold for acknowledging women in Africa, and from Ghana, Lancaster University and Transnational Education Ghana for recognizing young talent in Africa. To our partners, Forbes Africa, independent newspapers and Wits Business School, thank you for yet another year of partnering with the AABLAs.
And of course, it would be amiss of me, Alex, not to acknowledge and to thank De La Vida Bridal Couture for the stunning dress that they have made available to me, as well as to Angelique, our stunning trophy lady. So we're very grateful. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, there are personalized gifts that you will also receive on your way out, and that's a big thank you and courtesy of Corporate Couture.
With that kind of applause, I wish Bridal Couture had also dressed me as well, but next time. Last but by no means least, the remarkable team at ABN Event Productions and CNBC Africa we have the privilege of working with in making tonight possible. I'd like to say thank you very, very much. And distinguished guests, that brings to an end our proceedings for this evening. I have no doubt that this marks the start of a night of celebrations. I hope to see you all and more in 2017 for the AABLAs. So from myself, Alexander Leibner, it's thank you and good night.
And from myself, Nozipho, Mbanjwa, congratulations. Enjoy the rest of your evening as dessert is served. Good night, Africa.